Namaste seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus, the planet of love, harmony, luxury, wealth, love, relationship. The planet that mostly controls the personal sphere of humanity, personal life of you, will make its move in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the zodiac of communication. It is the natural third house representing siblings. It is the zodiac of expression. It is the zodiac sign where you listen and you communicate. So a lot of energy exchange happens in this zodiac sign. You will also observe that Sun and Mercury will be with this Venus during its transit, and then Sun will make its move in the sign of Cancer, while Mercury will fast and quickly move from Gemini to Cancer to Leo during this transit. Now, when Venus is in Gemini zodiac sign, it is in a very good shape with respect to Taurus and Libra, which are its two zodiac signs. For Taurus, Venus will be second from itself, so it is a bhavat bhavam for Taurus because Taurus is the natural second house. So Venus is second from second, which will result in a lot of positive energy in the Taurus zodiac sign. It is going to enhance the Taurus, and if Taurus rules your 6th, 8th or 12th, it is going to reduce the negativity of that house. But also if you observe that Libra is a zodiac sign from where Venus is 9th, so Libra dharma will be fulfilled. So whatever is your dharma with respect to Libra in your horoscope will be fulfilled during this time. Venus will make its move in the sign of Gemini on 13th of July until 7th of August. Venus will be exactly in this zodiac and will also observe Mars in Bharani Nakshatra along with Rahu in the sign of Aries, which is 11th from this Venus. So definitely this Venus will have some really high expectations from life, some inflamed desires. But wait, Jupiter will be there to counter it, Saturn will be there to counter it. So there is nothing to worry on this part. When Venus will move in Gemini, it will be 6th from retrograde Saturn in Capricorn, which is already in Capricorn zodiac sign. You can watch a video on Saturn transit in Capricorn. I made a video. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get to know all the updates, and also follow me on Instagram and Telegram for reels and interesting stuff. The retrograde Saturn is going to be 8th from this Venus, which in turn means that this Venus is going to be 6th from Saturn. Now remember, when a planet is 6th from Saturn, it becomes an agent of the karma of Shani. So while this Venus is going to be in Gemini, a retrograde Saturn's karma is controlled by this Venus as long as Venus will be in this zodiac sign. Which means whatever Saturn is going to do is only going to bring you more and more positive results, more and more comfortable results. It will have a healing ability, healing power, and this entire Venus transit will act as one giant, I will say, a bubble of relief for a lot of people, a temporary but much needed relief. This relief can be short-lived in a very short, small scale, but still it will change the way you think because it will be hitting your inner soul and it will change the way you operate in this world. People who are in financial trouble should chant Mahalakshmi mantra. Also, you can chant Gajendra Moksha, chanting Narayana mantra, and praying to the Lakshmi Narayan is going to be extremely auspicious during this transit. Let's discover for each ascendant what this transit has to offer. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you and me can stay connected. Follow me on Patreon, where I upload some interesting videos that are exclusive to Patreon. Let's begin ascendant-wise analysis. Aries ascendant. Venus will move in your 3rd house. It rules your 2nd and 7th house. It brings more creativity in your action. It is the time when you follow your desire. It is a very good time for creative professionals, teachers who are associated with market and wealth management. This is also a very good time for IT and communication industry, textile industry, and somebody who wants to open a shop, who wants to start a trading. This is one of the better times when Venus will be in Gemini zodiac sign. Somebody who wants to start new branches, who want to expand their horizon, you can also think during this transit. This is also the time when you might find your life partner, provided your horoscope allows, and this is the time to be more creative in your expression. Don't hold something in your heart. If you have something to speak, if you have something to say, this is the time when you open up. But when you open up, ensure that you're not being aggressive. Ensure that you are being polite and you are being harmonious, because Mars and Rahu will be on your ascendant. Anger will subside and the flavor of life will become more sweeter, more positive. It is a very auspicious time for you, especially if you're looking for wealth management, expansion of business, and doing something creative, something extra that leads you to the path of success. This Venus will also ensure that you plan some leisure trips, some travel, and that will also help you. Traveling is a key part of this Venus transit, so at least explore the place locally wherever it is possible. Venus will definitely want you to create some changes in your life, especially when Venus will be in Ardra Nakshatra, because this Venus will aspect the 9th house. Therefore, the Guru's guidance will also come, and some comfort will also be received when you are in pain. So this is the time to heal, and Venus will heal you. Chant Lakshmi Stotra, and you can also chant Venus Bij Mantra, Shukra Bij Mantra for greater benefits. Time to follow your passion. Taurus Ascendant. Your ascendant is ruled by Venus, and Venus will be in the 2nd house. This means something auspicious happens in your family. Your attention is towards your family values. You want to get connected and be comfortable among family members. Be it a meet with the cousins, be it a family trip, or be it a dinner with the family members. This means family comes as a unit, and also if you need help, one of the family member might help you. 2nd house also represents wealth. So Sun, Mercury and Venus conjunction in the 2nd house for you is exceptionally good to plan something in your life, plan finances in a way that will only give you more and more results in the future. But wait, any risky investment should be avoided. Mars and Rahu in the 12th house wants you to ensure that you have closed all the gaps and checked all the loopholes, because you need to defend first and then create something. This is also the time when 6th Lord is in 2nd house. So there will be some conflict in your career, some verbal, non-verbal tussle, debate that might happen. So you need to be watchful of that. Ketu's presence in the 6th house also means that some pending tasks associated with family must be finished. Control your diet, eat less sweet, and try to donate food. This is a seva through wealth, through service, through distribution of food. So that's your role in this transit. Venus will also help you understand how you can manage your finance. It will also bring necessary changes and will also give you inheritance wherever applicable. Venus aspect on the 8th house will also give you relief from any medical condition and will give you happiness and peace of mind. Chant Saraswati mantra, Lakshmi mantra, and speak positive. Never speak negative while Venus is in the 2nd house. Treat yourself with some good food and also share food with the family members and with the society. People who are involved in service to the temples will see exceptionally good results during this transit. This is a transit which is more personal. It will affect your personal life. So you need to focus on work-life balance, and if you are giving your personal time to the requirements and the need of the family. Gemini Ascendant. You can find your own talent. You will learn a lot about yourself in this time. Something that you're holding for a very long time will also be released. This is the time to embark on a new journey, a journey full of detachment. Surprising, right? The primary reason is because Venus on the first house will desperately try to fill the gap created in the fifth house. Therefore, you will try to fulfill your desire about learning, education, certification. This is a very good time for students. Whoever want to focus on their life, you will be seeing this focus coming your way. Venus will heal your ascendant. This is also the time when long lost relationship might come once again in front of you. Lost money can also be recovered during this time. Expenses will also increase, and so will the travel, especially for people who want to travel to a foreign country. But overall, I see that it is a very positive time, but this is also the time where you will get what you have already given. So try to give more and more positivity to the world, because that is what will be reciprocated in this transit. This is a transit where you will be more attractive, you will be more comfortable with who you are, and you will find a new version of you. It will be good in enhancing relationship, diplomatic relationship, and even personal relationships. Marriage is on the card, and you might find your life partner. If you want to resolve any marital issue, this is the time. But you might have to sacrifice a part of yourself, and you might have to rediscover. Who? You. Cancer ascendant. For you, Venus will make its move in the 12th house. Venus rules 4th and 11th, so it rules your comfort, your friends, your family, people who are close to heart. And when it goes in the 12th house, it means somebody who is very close to you is going far away. You should not be sad. It might be for a career or for a personal reason. But this means that if you try to hold the sand, if you try to squeeze the sand in your hand, the sand will move out of your hand, and more you squeeze, the less you will hold. So this is the time to go with the flow. Naturally, Venus is exalt in Pisces, which is the natural 12th house. So for you, Venus is going to be very happy. Pisces is naturally your 12th house, and Jupiter is there. So it's a time where you can be more happy, ecstatic, and you will get the reasons of joy. You will find many smaller events in your life that will make you happy. When Venus will be in Ardhara Nakshatra, it would want you to make necessary changes, enforce changes, so that you can be more and more happy and satisfied. If you don't do that, then few things will be taken away from your life that is not necessary, or that is bringing discomfort in your life. This is a kind of transit where whatever you gain will have to be given back. That means it's a transactional transit. But this is also the transit of love, because the more love you give, the more you get. For you, this is going to bring you mixed result, just because the presence of Venus in the 12th house, resulting in unnecessary expenses in properties, real estate. Don't lend your money unless it is necessary, and when you are lending, consider it a charity. When you are handling debts, be very careful how you are going to manage. It should not backfire in the future. Sharing is caring. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is the message this Venus transit in the 12th house brings for Cancer ascendant and for Cancer moon sign. Leo ascendant. For you, your Lagna Lord will be with Shukra for some time, for 3-4 days before Sun makes its move to the sign of Cancer. But Venus being in the 11th house is going to play a vital role in your life, because the journey of Mercury during this Venus transit will be from 11th to 1st house. Venus is a very karmic planet for Leo ascendant. How? Venus rules 3rd and 10th house. It represents your initiatives, your creative initiatives, your actions, your desires, and your karma. When this Lord goes in the 11th house, it gives you the karma phal. So if you're trying for something for a very long time, now you will start seeing the results. You will make necessary changes. You will bring necessary, you can say, the changes in your work, in your career, in your approach of life that will fetch you positive results. This is the time when you can become more and more workaholic, and your focus towards career will be so much that you might miss the golden time with family. So try to keep a work-life balance. It is a very good time for people trying to find new source of income, and for people who are trying to change their career, change their job, especially people who are associated with makeup, fashion, textile, media, art and craft, handicrafts, and all other industries that is associated with planet Venus. 11th house also means your wishes will be fulfilled, and you might meet a long time friend or a person who can become your long time associate or partner. It is a positive time. It is going to aspect your 5th house, which means it is going to make you comfortable with whatever output you are getting. Just don't be greedy and don't try to stretch the rubber beyond a certain point, because then the rubber will break and it will be your karma which exceeds the expectations of Shukra. Try to maintain harmony in your family and try to enjoy with the network circle that you are in. This is the time when you will meet more bright people. This is the time when you meet learned people. Try to learn in spite of them having a different opinion than what you have towards a life. It's a new learning. For Virgo ascendant, Venus is a very, very important planet. It rules 2nd and 9th house. That means Venus is responsible not only for your family, for your wealth, but also your destiny. When this Venus goes in the 10th house, it means your karma will be towards these areas of life. You might get associated with a family member to start a new career, a new business. You might also join your family business in this time. This also means that your guidance coming from the father will actually bring comfort in your life, or guidance coming from a professional person might also help you in the long run. In case of anything that is hidden in your heart, this is the time to bring it out, but in a way that puts you in a better situation, not makes you vulnerable. Remember, 10th house is not the right place for Venus. 10th house is a very strong zodiac sign. It is the sign of heat. So Venus here is actually slightly disturbed. So because Venus is more about beauty, luxury, comfort, and 10th house is the house of hard work. So people who will do hard work and also provide comfort to themselves, comfort to people around, are going to succeed. So whatever level you are in your life, try to give yourself as much as comfort as possible, with less expending, more comfort. Listening to music, drawing, following a creative passion, painting, writing poetry, all these things will only give you more and more advantage in your career, because that is going to change the way you think, and then that will translate into your action in all areas of life. This is also the time when you can have a fight with your mother-in-law. So be very careful how you deal with relationships. It is a good time, but it is also the time when more and more attempt to change your destiny might not result into equivalent output. So have patience and you will see the path of light very soon. In case you are in financial trouble, bring Shri Yantra at home and chant Mahalakshmi mantra. Mahalakshmi will bless us all. Libra ascendant. Venus rules your ascendant, and Venus also rules your 8th house. This Venus goes in the 9th house, which means you are the maker of your own destiny. Now, when Venus is moving in the 9th house, this is more about transformation of luck. This is about transformation through information. You are going to get the guidance that will completely change your course. It may be a suggestion of a friend, it may be guidance of a guru or an astrologer, or even life partner or family members. But this is the time when you take matters in your own hand and try to alter your path of life, that you, in a way that you become the driver of your life. 9th house Shukra also means that you need to do Padmasana. Padmasana is a yoga technique that helps someone become enlightened, and this rejuvenates the body with a new life force, and it gives you all the positive energy. Now, not many will be able to do this. See to whatever level you can. In case you have knee injury or you have leg issues or a veins problem in legs, don't do this. Venus in the 9th house also means that you need to pray to Mahalakshmi. You need to be more and more spiritual. Visit Mahalakshmi temple. Try to be more available for the divine energies. This is the time to heal yourself. Don't ignore the advice of your father or father-in-law. This is also the time when creative advices given by your spouse is also going to be very helpful. But don't test your luck. People involved into stock market, cryptos, NFTs might see a sudden decline in their wealth. So be careful on that front. Now, because Venus from the 9th house will try to heal your ascendant, I have made a video on that. Please watch that video. How Venus is going to affect Libra zodiac sign. When Venus is going to affect the Libra, this is going to give you a lot of divine energy. So the more connected with the divine you are, the better this transit will be for you, and you can actually see something very positive coming in almost every area of your life. This is also the time when you might see money coming your way, wealth generation will happen, and you will take right decisions that will lead you to the right destination. Scorpio ascendant. For Scorpio, Venus rules 7th and 12th house. And this Venus, when it goes in the 8th house, causes a Vipareet Raj Yoga. That means when you will see adverse situation in life, understand that it is going to give you some really positive output. A sudden marriage is on the card. People who are eligible can meet their life partner suddenly. You will also see that the wealth of your spouse will increase, and you might get involved in the family business of your in-laws. When Venus goes in the 8th house, this is also the time when you will seek deep love and affection. Just don't let it convert into lust. When Venus rules 12th house and it goes in the 8th house, you will see most of your wealth will convert into savings. Most of the wealth will convert into long-term commitments, long-term investments, and that is the right way to save your money currently. It is like creating a treasure that you might cherish in the future. This is the time to plan your retirement. This is also a very good time to plan your finances for like 20, 30, 40 years down the line. This also will bring necessary changes and transformation in business with the team that you work, and you might see some hurdle, you might see some forced changes in your life that you may not like. But as I said, the more adverse the situation is, the better the outcome will be, and you will see this Vipareet Raj Yoga actually working in your favor. Reduce your expenses, increase your savings, and that is the theme of Venus transit for Scorpio ascendant. Sagittarius ascendant. Now for you, Venus rules your 6th and 11th house. Therefore, Venus controls 2 of the Upachya houses. So Venus is responsible for your income, your day-to-day job, your conflicts, your income, your disease. So it rules basically the financial part of your life. Now in this case, when this Venus goes in the 7th house, this is going to give you major transformation if you are doing a business. If you have a bad marital relation right now, don't try to inflammate it with your expectations. This is the time to give up on expectations and rather be for somebody else. This is the time to be with your team. This is the time to show your leadership skill, and that is what you will be able to do in the most efficient way. This is also going to reduce the negativity in your life if you are being more creative. Finding creative and smart solution is the key theme for the Venus transit. People involved in business, service industry will see great boost in their career during this time. Getting new clients, getting new contracts will be the theme for you. But continuing your business with the usual way might not be fruitful. So bring necessary changes, upgrades wherever needed, whatever you can manage. Because this Venus will affect your ascendant, you will also see that people will praise you and people will criticize you. Be ready to bring necessary changes in your personality also. Take care of your disease, drink plenty of water, and pray to Ma Mahalakshmi, and it will benefit you in the long run. Capricorn Ascendant. Venus moves in your 6th house. This Venus is your 5th and 10th Lord, meaning you will see expansion of your duties and responsibilities. Whatever you have not finished, now is the time when you have to finish it. Recognize your pending task and address it immediately. This is also the time when the loans will be reduced, the debt will be reduced, and you will see that you are in a much better financial position, but in the long term. In the short term, you might see some financial difficulty. Primary reason being Saturn's movement in your 1st house, which is going to dominate over the Venus transit. In fact, the retrograde Saturn on your ascendant will actually find this Venus 6th from itself. And remember, Saturn being the planet of duty, 6th house from Saturn is from where Saturn fulfills its duty. So this Venus is only going to be a facilitator of Saturn's energy. So you might feel that you are alone, competition is high, there are people who are bringing more and more resistance, but because Venus is a Yogakarika planet for you, the end result is positive. So this is like a hard question for a student. If he studies well, he will be able to answer it, and that makes a difference. So this is the time to make a difference in your life through hard work, through perseverance, through constant effort. Maybe you will have to leave your comfort zone and you will have to find a way that is more smarter, not harder. Chanting Mahalakshmi mantra is going to get rid of the financial problems in your life, and if you're deeply in the financial problem or if you have some court case, chanting Ganesh Kavach, Vishnu Sahasranam is going to help you a lot. Aquarius Ascendant will see some real positive result because of this Venus transit. Venus is a Yogakarika planet. It rules your 4th and 9th house. And when this Venus goes in the 5th house, this creates a Raj Yoga. This is the time when your wealth will increase, your knowledge will increase, your efficiency in your life will increase, you will gain more real estate, home, properties. Also, you will see the bright side of everything. This makes you more and more optimistic and fills you with positive energy and enthusiasm. This is the time to quit lethargy and put your life in full throttle. But wait, a retrograde Saturn in the 12th house also means you must check your loopholes. Don't be complacent. Just because things are right does not mean that you will drop your guard. Be careful, be attentive, but still you can enjoy your life. Venus in the 5th house will fulfill your life with joy and happiness, and you will feel content, pleased, and you will also find answers to the dilemmas that are in your mind, especially if your moon is afflicted. Venus being in the 5th house means you must chant a lot of Mahalakshmi mantra. You can also complete the chant of Bij mantra of Shukra. At least chant 108 times a day. That will help you a lot. Connect with students, orphans, and try to make everybody happy. When you are happy, spread happiness, spread optimism. That is going to run, that energy will run in a way that will not only radiate out of you and make you more and more happy and make you a channel of the positive vibrations, but also you will make others happier. Because your ascendant Lord will be in the 12th house, we cannot ignore the role of Saturn in your case. And in your case, you must also protect yourself, shield yourself. This is the time to correct your finances and maybe change a job or change a career. It's an excellent time for actors, people in creative field, people who are speakers, people who are writers, poets, musicians. So if you are associated with the field of Venus, and be ensured that this is going to give you really positive time and positive energy. Now, how do you make use of that is totally on your horoscope. The negativity in your life can be encountered with the positivity. So try to remember the past positive moments. Try to listen to your favorite music, talk to the people who you love, who you admire, and you will see that inspiration will flow through them that will change your life for good. Make the best use of this transit. Pisces Ascendant. For you, Venus rules 3rd and 8th house. It is the agent of change. It is the agent of transformation. Remember, your ascendant is the zodiac sign where Venus gets exalted, and right now you have Jupiter on the ascendant. During the Venus transit, Jupiter will also become retrograde on your ascendant. And this Venus will go in the 4th house, changing the way you feel happy, changing the way you feel you are comfortable with. So basically, this is the transit which is going to bring you out of the comfort zone and create a new comfort zone. Your likings will change, your interest will change, your personality will change. But this will also bring a change in your home, real estate, country. Something or the other will be there that will create a difference. Right time to correct, right time for Vastu remedies in your home, right time to decorate your home, change the Vastu, change the interior of your home. If you want to buy a new property, a new car, this is the right time. But yes, you will have to take a look in your own birth chart. When this Venus becomes positive with respect to the other planets, because Jupiter is also going to aspect the house of Cancer, which is second from this Venus. Venus will have a necessary resource. So which means you will invest a lot of time to transform your personality, to bring change in your life, where you want to move your life towards things and places where you want to be, what you want. And that is going to be a bit of struggle also, because not necessarily everything that you desire will be fulfilled. So you must also be ready for a bit of sacrifice, reshuffling your priorities, and you must also be ready to let few energies go away. You might lose few good friends, but also gain some. Time for change is here. This is the time to revisit yourself, be inward, and find true love within you.